radio. Weekend work is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade45.
Share procedure.
It's the Weekend Work with Coach PR.
World famous DJ Stunna.
Holding down for DJ Omanaya.
Yeah, you know, O on the road.
On
man.
the road. He did the
On
Knicks
the
game.
road.
You know, he got Jay Boogie's DJ.
On the road again.
And he's just killing it right now, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't get us in the Knicks game, though.
Yeah, but it's all good.
No, it's not good. They need to stay out of the Garden. A Boogie.
He made them lose?
Yeah, they lost. Stay out of the Garden.
But Superstar Jay said that, too. He was like, yo, that was a curse. But anyway.
We got a special guest.
We got a legend in the
This is family. Legend. Grammy Award-winning legend.
Yeah.
New Jersey's own king. Okay, what you nodding your head for? Because New Jersey? Jersey, you got a Yankee hat over there, Storm. Sugar Treach, what's happening?
Yeah, we up in the building, man. He got a Yankees hat on because there ain't no team in Jersey. The two football teams in Jersey are named New York. Tell that.
Y'all can keep
play
him.
in Jersey.
Y'all can keep him.
Tell that.
You can keep that. You can have them. Have them bum-ass Jets. Have them bum-ass Giants. Keep them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you can take back the Nets, too.
That's why you won't be at the next parade, neither.
Yeah,
You always
exactly.
talk
You're
about
going to
that,
miss
man.
out.
Yeah, I was there at the Giants parade, homie.
That was a long time. I'm
I
getting ready to
wouldn't
go to
care.
a new,
I still was there.
I'm going to a new parade.
Still was there.
I'm going to the Knicks. We're going to get a ship in the Garden. How about that?
I mean, we hoping
He's
for that.
hating. Look, he's over. Look at that look, bro.
Nah, because
I'm not. I became a Brooklyn Nets fan after they left Jersey. I asked my son, I'm like, are we switching teams? He was like, he wanted to stay with the Nets. We stayed with the Nets. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the Knicks is in there. They the squad, the local squad. I'm all local. I'm a New Jersey.
Whatever-
a New Jersey Devils fan, and I don't watch hockey. But
Right.
It's Jersey.
I'm going for
You
the
gotta go
local
with
team.
that.
Right. That's the
Just
only team
not
in New Jersey, too, right?
the Mets.
Wow.
Sosa went over there.
Damn.
That was so
What are you waiting
disrespectful.
that's like a
Just
shot
not.
the whole Queens, though.
Tyler,
Treach.
No,
what
it's
are you
not.
waiting
Yes, it
for?
is.
No, it's not.
Mute
Tell me
that
why.
goose mic,
Explain
Tyler.
your reasoning why.
Why? You see this SNL right here?
Uh-huh. What
That's
that
something in Linden, Southside Jamaica, Queens, yo. I'm tatted for life, Queens. Just because the Mets
Official
did something to
Southside.
me, the official Southside.
But what the
That's
Mets
Queens,
did?
then, but that's
What
Queens.
Sosa disrespected, went over there and they went there. They could have got
He went to
anybody
the
from
money, Treach.
anywhere.
Right.
Huh?
He went to the money
He went to
grab.
the bag.
Yeah.
He got the bag, bro.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. He went for the bag. Shout out to Soto killing shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's our sports update, I guess. But
That's
we
it.
don't even need no more of that. We got to talk about you, man.
We
Yes.
in the building,
What's
man.
going on? You play?
Yeah.
Jason's lyrics.
Jason's Lyric Live. We just finished the first 3 months. I say first 3 months because we did the same thing with New Jack City. Had 3 months, went off. They seen the money that they was getting off of it, came back, did another 3 months off, another 3 months. So we was out there for like a year and a half.
For New Jack City.
Yeah. So if it comes
That was
back,
a great play too.
thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Got my act on.
Great play.
Got it. Showed a different leg.
Let me ask, what do you think is, well, it's probably the obvious bit, but acting on Broadway, is that tougher than doing it live on screen and film? Was that a hard transition?
Well, we weren't on Broadway. We were actually traveling cross country all the time. But yes, definitely. It's no.
Because you got to be, you can't
Take
fuck up.
two. No take three.
Yeah,
Let's try it again.
Right. You
Do
got to
this
roll with
angle.
it though, right?
The whole time. If we make mistakes, and we do, we humans will know, but the crowd,
Crowd
will never
won't
know.
know. Y'all play it
No.
off like.
Right.
Yeah, they don't know how our setup is and anything.
So
else.
how you prep for that? Like you do y'all rehearse and y'all just.
Yeah, for like three and a half weeks before we hit the stage.
Nice.
Every
Jason's
day.
Lyric.
Yeah.
Classic joint.
Which
classic
one?
joint.
Which one? I know this is gonna sound crazy. Which one did you enjoy more? Like doing like
Um,
Jason lyrics or New Jack City?
Enjoyed them both because New Jack City, I had the lead role. It was
Right.
Nino, so it
Right.
was more challenging and it was more things to do. Jason's Lyric,
were in it.
it's more. I'm not the lead.
Right.
Like the two leads, Lyric and Jason.
Right.
Right.
So I just had more time. It was like to even watch the show from the sidelines and see, the
Yeah.
beauty of it. More like New Jack City, I was in every scene almost.
Yeah,
so
right.
changing clothes, I had like
Mad
12,
quick.
13 changes.
Outfits, yeah.
Yeah, here it was more or less. I had about 3 or 4 changes and less time on stage, but more time of the story. Because in the second half, that's when it got real gangster when I came in.
When you came in, and just like the movie, you were in the movie, and
Uh-huh.
the movie was a great movie, by the way.
Thank you.
Right, that was dope. And for you, that's when you had your braids.
Yeah. So I had
you have to do that
braids
for-
and I had a grill because this is Houston. So in here I had wigs and grills.
Oh, okay. You had to put it on.
I put on the wig. Yeah.
I'm mad that I missed that. I missed that one, man.
Yeah, you missed it.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, I am looking at you. I don't miss your show. I don't miss. I come up here. So disrespectful. You see what I'm saying?
Let's get to the fuck that. Let's
I
get
feel
to music,
adopted.
man.
I'm kind of sorry. I feel adopted. I feel adopted.
Don't, man. We're brothers for life. Whether you like it or not, bro.
For life.
Whether you like it or not, for life. And you see your other brother over there.
That's right.
Messed
up my seats in my car.
Tell the story real quick of what happened, man.
Nah. He was mad. He messed up my seats, but I wasn't. He tried to smoke with 6'2".
You and 6'2".
Us. We was at a party. Yeah. He's not a smoker.
Not at all.
Came out and smoked with us outside, and ended up falling like a tree with his hands in his pockets. Bust his head on the corner.
Nasty work, kid.
Bust his head on the corner.
Blood all in that. Was it the white Benz?
It was the all white 500E.
500. Ooh,
wow.
Ooh, so brand new too.
They was talking about call EMS. I'm like, not on my watch. Throw him in the car.
Right.
So threw him right in the car, right to the hospital. Quick.
Did you stay in the hospital with him, or you just dropped him and left him like you doing the movie?
Nah, we threw him out the back door and just rolled off like he got shot, and we didn't know. Of course we was. You serious? So disrespectful, yo.
Play some music, Stunna. Let's go, man.
Get into it, man.
Treach, the legend. Jersey, let's get it.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Turn your radio up. Weekend work is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade45.
Share procedure.
It's the weekend work. World famous DJ Stunna.
Back from his fucking 4-month vacation.
Listen,
why
man,
not?
Just I had to get a little break, man.
Why not?
Hot
Singing
weather,
on the beach, you was
tropical,
singing on the beach.
all that. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
ever let me see you with those ear Jesus though, taking pictures though, bro.
Listen,
You had
man.
your toes folded though. That
Listen,
was folded.
when you on that holiday spirit, you just got to go with the flow, kid.
Nah, come on,
You
man.
wear sneakers on the beach?
No, I wear those. You know the beach, the water shoes.
Water shoes? What's that?
You just put them in.
And
Those
you
slippers.
and you Jamaican. And you
I'm not gonna have my toes
That's
showing out. Your
crazy,
toes
bro.
is crossed out, bro. You have your feet out.
Yeah, I walk with the sand. I don't have nothing on.
Yeah, I gotta be
man.
natural
Yeah,
with the
put the
earth,
water
man.
shoes on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I
Well,
gotta
that's
be
if your
natural with the
feet
earth.
is bad. You cover them up.
Nah, they not bad.
Them
My feet
gorilla
is good.
knuckles.
Nah.
You got little
He was
gorilla
out
knuckles.
on a day, bro.
Yeah. 100 gorillas, 100 humans against one gorilla. You smack
kick the
niggas
shit out of
with your feet.
Hey, so
Crazy.
it's 30 years.
Yeah.
Poverty's paradise.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Second album.
No,
Was that the third album?
third album. The
But-
second album was 1993.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it feel, man? 30 years, man.
I mean, I feel good, man.
You still look young, though.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
old.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. 30 years,
30
bro.
years in the game.
30
man.
years.
How time
Well, that
flies.
was
More than-
34 since we came out.
Yeah.
And then,
Speaking of the group, like Naughty by Nature, how's Vinny, KG? You know what I'm saying? How they doing, man?
they doing them.
They doing them. Y'all not together no more touring?
They don't
Nah,
tour.
nah.
Yeah,
They tour.
Stunna got to get up on the news. They
Well,
don't tour.
I mean, you know,
They do their own stuff.
They do their own thing,
We
but
do
They
our
church your own thing.
like they was brothers. We did what we had to do, but it's just certain times you can't do business with family.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Certain things get taken a whole different way. Like this could be done this way, that way, that way. The respect though on how it goes as a squad. I'm a team player, so if somebody start playing tennis and we on the field,
Right.
I let them do them.
Yeah. Say less. But now you featured in a lot of movies over the last 3 decades.
Yeah.
What would you say was your favorite role to play in out of all the movies you did?
I mean, all of them was great because they was learning experience. I think one of my favorites was the first one I had a lead in, and I was the lead, was like Loving a Bullet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Played an assassin for the first time. It's like, come on, you come
Yeah.
out there and
You
do
killed
that
that
type
role.
of
You
stuff.
killed
Yeah.
One of my favorites was the one I ain't have no lines in. Was my first one was Juice.
So you just went straight off?
Yeah, Pac got me in that movie.
Right.
Latifah had always said, you're going to do more than rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Want to get you to read for this movie. I read for Bishop, that character. Didn't know what I was doing, so
Right.
I know I ain't get it. When Pac got it, I was like,
It's
yeah,
still, you know what I mean?
And then he pulled me under his wing, said, I'm going to get you in this movie.
Right.
Come stay over in New York. Come every day with me. You at least have an extra role. I'm like, and I learned so much, like, from not just acting, but behind the scenes. So
Right.
that's what gave me the ability to produce movies, direct videos, do all that type of stuff, because I was a sponge. I was watching how everything went down when I wasn't recording, I was out there watching from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Whatever the time was that day, I'm out there all night, all day. So
was you running through Queens with Pac too?
Of course.
Wow.
Shout out to Live Squad.
Live Squad,
Stretch.
Yeah.
You already know. Of course.
Yeah, man. Money bags, rest in peace. Man.
We had Smith & Wesson a couple weeks ago, and they worked with Pac. They got music out we never heard. Right? They have it somewhere in the drive
archives.
Somewhere. Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any music?
A lot of that, got Pac had a lot of the stuff. We recorded in the studios and all that. So, wherever they are,
right?
I'm pretty sure somebody gonna find them or have them.
Yeah,
and be like, I could,
Smith & Wesson said the joint was in storage, like a storage unit, and somebody was selling
battle,
it.
The
storage
it
wars.
Could have been storage wars.
It was storage wars.
Somebody got it and don't even know they got it though.
That's crazy, bro. Like imagine just having that music, whatever,
and don't even know it.
They
would have. Somebody would have put it on the table
if they
by
knew
now.
If they knew that,
they don't even know,
bro. Please, man.
They don't even know.
I just found out today that your brother was part of Rotten Rascals. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Diesel.
Shout out to him, man.
No doubt.
Now, Jersey in the early '90s, y'all had a heavy movement. Y'all had the Rotten Rascals, Lords of the Underground. Shout out to Queen Latifah and the whole flavor unit.
Yeah, man.
Where is Jersey now? Do you think? Do you think they still have the same outlets that they had back in the days, or where you think they at, man? Because it's like. Shout to Fetty Wap too, because he put on for Jersey, Fugees and whatnot.
Storm. Not gonna be able to do it.
Flavor unit.
Not gonna be able to do it.
What do you think the current state of hip hop is now? Not even just Jersey in general.
No, we got a whole gang of just new and up and comings. You feel me? Redman just put out a album.
Yes,
Muddy Waters.
Yes, Muddy Waters.
Gang of Jersey is on there. You know what I'm saying? But the young, Al Be Al. You know what I mean?
Shout to Al B. Al, man. He be roughing up the DJs though, man.
I've been trying to get him up here, bro. Like, yo.
I've been trying. I pinged him too. Like, yo, come up here. Let's talk about it. But Sonny, he ain't reply. But that's the homie.
We'll get at him for you.
Yeah.
He all over promoting hard.
Good.
We got Money X. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of new and up and coming artists. But Jersey always been like the stepchilds of hip hop, especially with New York being the movement. I remember when we couldn't even come out and say we was from Jersey.
Right.
Or we get booed in New York. And
right.
then when we came out, it was love. Because we had to tell them afterwards.
It wasn't love, it was fear. You was beating up everybody.
I mean, we had to, once you leave the door locked and you kick it open, who you going to be mad at?
Right.
All right. That part.
That part.
Yep. And then we had a whole, we got a gang of borough bandits. So when we rolled in, it was Jersey 100 deep and put 50 in for every borough.
Right.
It was the crowd that we needed, the whole crowd.
So who gave you your first look, I guess, in rap? Who gave you I guess
to put us on.
Oh,
yeah, Flavor Unit. Queen Latifah,
Shakim,
definitely.
No doubt.
They took us under Flavor Unit management, and then they took us in the doors of Warner Brother. We was on signed to Warner Brothers first. Benny Medina, Bugs Bunny money, but they ain't know what to do with hip hop. So since Tommy Boy was a subsidiary,
right,
and that was the label Queen Latifah, Digital Underground, like so many others was on. It was like we need to put them on Tommy Boy because they know how to work that hip hop.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, man.
Yeah.
Celebrating Poverty's Paradise, 30 years.
Yeah.
One of your favorite joints off of that?
Actually, it was a whole lot of, like, let me tell you about albums back then.
Mm-hmm.
With the 90s. I'm going to tell you about every artist from the 90s. You never had to push fast forward.
Right, you could play the joint from start to end.
Right.
Never. You had skits in the middle.
Right. Yes.
Yep. I swear you never, ever in your life had to. So everything we was putting out, it was like, it was heat rocks, and it was a competitive and competition type of thing. No matter what came out, it was gonna be head knock.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be that head rock. It's gonna be that. So it was just a pleasure putting any and everything out. And the worst thing, you was only expected 3 singles. So
right.
3 videos.
That's it. Yep.
And
like for a whole year.
Out of 12 banging songs. Back then, 3 and a half, 3 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, it was like 12 songs every album. Yeah.
Right. Or they gave y'all like the time dialogue, like you had to make your song at least 3 minutes. Because nowadays,
Or the album.
or on the album.
No, yeah. Because the number of artists that was out, you could get that spin on the radio station.
Right.
Through the years, you had so many more artists come out, they had to shorten it to have a bigger playlist. So you couldn't have 3-minute songs because you couldn't play as much music as you play now.
Especially nowadays, I be seeing songs 1 minute 40 seconds.
Yeah, they cut them short. Yeah.
It's time I put it on in the club, it's time to throw on another record. You know what I'm saying?
Attention span got a little shorter now.
Yeah. You really in the club as a DJ, you not playing
a whole
a
record.
verse, a hook, and another verse. You doing a
you
verse
be lucky
and a
if
lot
you
of
get to the second hook.
If you get to the first hook, you lucky.
Yeah, that's how it goes. The game is different now, man.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite joint, one of the favorite joints on there was Craziest.
Yeah. New York homies are the craziest.
Let's get into that right now.
Jersey homies are the craziest.
Can we get into that?
Let's do it, man. We here. Weekend work, man.
Gully.
My favorite.
Turn your radio up. Weekend work is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade45.
Share procedure.
It's the Weekend Work, Coach PR.
World famous DJ Stunna. Shout to DJ Obaniah.
Yes, shout out to Obaniah. Family's here. The brother, my brother, our brother.
Yes.
Our family.
Hip hop royalty.
Hip hop royalty.
I don't feel adopted anymore. I love you guys.
Yeah, man.
We love you too, Treach.
Right back at you.
So, if we're talking about, artists, and when they perform, I see this a lot, especially with the new artists, they actually perform with the vocals.
I mean, that was a no-no.
It's a no-no back there, right?
It's a no-no for our 90s artists. If you go see them live,
Yeah.
you going to hear live vocals.
Live vocals, right?
Yeah.
And if anything, you have a little TV track or something. That's what they call it.
Back in the days, it was a
back in the
TV
days,
track with the hook in it.
Well, a TV track actually, in our you might have a couple of ad-libs on the verse, and then you have the hook, the chorus. So
right.
Boom. But the most, it's like the lyrics that you kicking, it ain't none of that. Even certain times, like we were hot at a lot of talk shows or late night TV. They want the track. We like, nah.
Yeah.
That's what do you mean? People don't sound like it ain't supposed to sound like the record, but you could tell when it's live lyrics.
Yeah.
If you go to a concert, I feel like if you hearing the record, you can stay home and hear that.
Right. Exactly.
What you coming for?
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
You coming for a live show.
Right.
Live show. Exactly.
That's
put
what
on.
you pay your money for.
Word.
Yeah.
Before we get into the next part of the segment of the show, what's next for Treach after you do this Jason's Lyric joint? When that wraps up, what's next? What you got coming for the people?
Passport pimping. About to hit Germany real quick. We still get back to the stage. No doubt.
Oh, you on your way to Germany now too, right?
Yeah. About to go in a couple of days out there to Frankfurt. So check it out.
Shout out to Frankfurt.
And this is just you, or
yeah.
Just you? Okay.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
part.
Cool.
I mean, I've been doing the shows for me for 6 years now.
Right.
No doubt.
All over. So
Yeah.
that don't stop. Especially summertimes. That's when everybody go out and want to see them live concerts. It's like summer, a lot of people on vacation and all that.
Yeah.
So and then coming back to the States doing more shows and everything. So follow me just on IGN threads, Treach Tribe, at Treach Tribe. You'll see everything, all the promotions. Me and my homie Ice-T.
Oh yeah, y'all got the
we
dispensary.
Got the dispensary.
I have to
Jersey.
get there. I gotta
Mickey
get
Benson.
there, baby.
Yeah.
But remember, we had our thing. We had ours that same day. So when you did yours, 420.
Excuses. That's another something you ain't come through. I get you. I come through here though. I come through. All right.
You still show love.
660 Tunley Ave, Jersey City, Chill Town.
What's
That's
the name of it again?
The Medicine Woman.
The Medicine Woman.
Yeah.
We're gonna pull up.
That part.
You're not pulling up, right?
That part. The 31st of this month, we having a barbecue cookout. Same way like the Grand.
We did.
May
We did, Nino.
31st.
We did.
660 Tunley Avenue, Chilltown, Jersey City.
Jersey.
Did you get that address?
I got it.
Yeah.
Was it 623 Chill?
Yeah, you see that? Dun, dun, dun. Breaking news. This motherfucker.
This guy, man.
This guy
Never
right
leave me
there.
alone, man.
Yeah, yo, P, this is your favorite part of the show, right?
This is my favorite part, especially with this guy right here.
I mean, it gets no better, right?
No better than this, bro. No better than this, man. Let me tell you real quick, though, Stunna. Like, every time, they had their, New Year's Eve party, any party, church crib, like, he made sure that, y'all not going home.
Right.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
it's all night. There wasn't no Ubers back
No
then.
Uber, was no driving, nothing.
You faded.
It's the same
Everybody
way.
got crashed.
Then you crash anywhere, and then when you
Anywhere.
wake up, they was making breakfast.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's how I do it at my crib too,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Because when you come out to my crib, ain't nowhere to go.
You know what, that's what I'm saying, right? You ain't gonna go.
When you out in the woods,
But
that's
you have
it.
some of
That's
the
it.
artists that be like, yo, you gotta go.
Nah,
You're
lock
not-
in,
this
man.
is-
Find a spot.
Yeah,
Get
this
an
guy
air
right here,
bed,
man.
couch.
That's
Good
it.
in my book. Anytime,
That
man.
doubt.
Thank
All
you,
the
man.
time.
No doubt.
So we're gonna get into my favorite part right now. Treach is gonna go live. No vocals.
No vocals. DJ Tyler, my
DJ
man on
Tyler.
the boards.
Drop
kid.
that shit, Queens.
Word.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
We taking it back.
Jersey, New York, Connecticut. Lost my mind. Ay, Dios mío, coño, man. He's loco.
Loco.
So crazy, man.
Jeez.
Say what? My thoughts are thunder and tumbling. Some of the bitches switching, some yelling and mumbling. You ain't a pal of me. My family ties, but not with Mallory. My analogy ain't for salaries. I wrote reality through galaxy. Surrenderies to victories with the center weed. With a chain representing penitentiaries. From Warren Town to Boring Town. From North to Illtown. And all you know from life is like a Folsom wasn't dropping too fast. I was flying too low. You think I'm rocking too quick. I think you listen too slow. Erupting, constructing a pumping assumption. You diss while your family say I'm the best shit since fucking. Strucking behind obstruction to turning something to nothing from. Push it to mush it into ripping every function. Funking it up, pumping it up. Jumping the dumps, looking to hump. Me junking the trunk, pump me up.
Let's go.
Jersey niggas are the
Craziest.
New York niggas are the
Craziest.
Connecticut niggas are the
Craziest.
Yup.
East Coast niggas are the
Craziest.
LA niggas are the
Craziest.
Yup.
West Coast niggas are the
Craziest.
all
We
you
can
niggas
work,
are the
y'all.
all you niggas are the
Craziest.
My guy, man. Yo, this guy still sounds the same, like on the record,
Like
bro.
on the record, kid.
30 years?
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me, bro?
All right, so you gotta put something else on because you know I shared verses with.
Okay,
You
Crew.
know.
Right.
Yeah.
So give us
what
something.
up?
What you
So-
want to do?
All right, what you want to do?
Uptown Anthem.
All right, go ahead.
Let me just say this before, just for the air. This is one of the most classic openers for a rap record.
Yeah. If that shit don't get you hyped,
right?
kid.
Big Daddy Kane had his with you could go to the pizza. What's that shit called again? The cake, but you can't say the slice of. Oh damn, golly. Big Daddy Kane, the beginning of his shit.
It was on Juice soundtrack you talking about.
Was it on Juice soundtrack? No.
Okay,
no.
what? I thought you were talking about soundtrack. You know, Rakim was on it with No to Ledge.
Oh yeah,
That
right.
soundtrack
That soundtrack was
That's
crazy.
when we had soundtracks.
Right.
Soundtracks, bro.
Right. It ain't the same.
On every movie that came out.
Yeah.
Sorry to say, kid.
Wow. Whatever
Same,
happened?
kid.
Soundtracks, interludes, all that shit's gone.
Everything.
All the skits, all that shit's gone, man.
Skits.
I mean,
Vinyl and cassettes.
They've tried to bring
CDs.
vinyl to CD.
you know what I mean? Matter of fact,
Right.
I used to try to record. I did record off the radio. Feel Me Flow when it first came out. Because I was playing that out my little boombox. I was
press
DJ in the
pause.
hood.
Yeah.
I press pause.
Record.
That's how I got it,
that
kid.
part.
Word.
Come get some, you little bum. That
Can't-
big,
but you can't get a crumb.
That
from
big,
the
yeah, that opening right
Right,
there, and
right,
this
right.
and yours.
Ultimate and all that good shit.
Shit.
Yeah. Shout to Kane,
Shout
man.
out to
BDK.
Kane. Let's go, man.
Brooklyn.
Treach, hit us up at Weekend Work. Oh
We about
my
to
God.
take him to Harlem right now.
Let's go, baby.
Harlem, Harlem,
Juice
Harlem.
soundtrack. Shout out to Pop. Yay, yay. Riverside, motherfucker. The only Dominican in the Puerto Rican gang over there. Check the movie with the Raiders hat. Hey, hey, you can smoke a split with a clip, but this still no mountain high enough. But wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty nigga, the nasty, trashy hoe, happy pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and this Glock win spots and flots and groups and troops with timber boots and jail suits. That's how I roll when my head do dope. When a wheel I got one when competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, sing it to your little group. I'm mute. Sooner or later, he wanna flip, tell him fools send me half with a dip and all that other Ringling Brothers shit. Sporty, naughty, high by, greater than nature, why I shit slam the flam and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. We gonna break,
Then
we gonna bash, we gonna throw, we gonna smash, we gonna break, we gonna bash, we gonna throw. We gon' smack, here we go, yo. Hit a nigga, kill a nigga, will come. See a sucker, stretch a sucker, guard your nap. Cousin wasn't nothing, tell a black man rap. See a 40 sucker 40, guess who's back? You're chillin' with a titty feelin' villain. Step into the puny putty punch catching feelings. I hit so many guts, call me gutter. I'm the bread and butter punk motherfucker style cutter. Walking from the gutter, brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy. Ready for the pity petty, I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet, the 3-man threat. What you see is what you get. We gon' break, we gon' bag, we gon' throw, we gon' smash, we gon' break, we gon' bag, throw. Coming around the corner with my Ill-Town bunch. I bet your bottom dollar that your bottom bunch jump. Give it up, it's a juice thing. I'm stepping for the reppin' all arresting. Weapon testing on who's stepping. Ain't a bluff, but a nigga enough for the rugged rough stuff. Nigga, if you're tough, knuckle up. I cut your ass like class and blast you by the trash. After I laughed and I dashed, you can't handle the scandal of an uptown vandal. Shooting up your toes, making sandals. Somebody told me that you owe me. Can't nobody hold me. I do my dirt up on my lonely.
Make some noise, Treach in the building, y'all. Weekend work.
Trigger Treach, hit him up at Treach Tribe, at Weekend Work, at Coach PR, and at World
Famous DJ Stunna, kid.
And at DJ Omanaya. Thank you very much.
Come to all the
brother.
live concerts because they be live.
They
Make
be
sure
live,
you
they
check
be
him.
lit.
Germany, this is worldwide, so everybody make sure you go catch him because he's overseas, man.
Yeah, that part.
Fire. And he sounds
Traveling the
exactly
world
like the fucking
record.
record.
That part. That's what they pay for.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Get the people what they want, man.
Let's go. Storm. Let's
Salute.
go. Salute, baby. Let's get it, man. Weekend Work.
Turn your radio up. Weekend Work is now on.
This is how it should be done.
On Shade 45.
Procedure.